PancaBrahma Upanishad. This Upanishad is related to the tradition of Krishna YajurVeda. There are 41 hymns in it. This Upanishad commences with a question regarding the first thing originated with the creation, which was asked by hermit Sakala to Pippalada. The hermit Pippalada very first told about the origin of Sadyajata, Aghora, Vamadeva, Tatpurusha, and Ishana, and their nature was described thereafter. These five are called as PancaBrahma. It has been stated that the devotee who acquires the knowledge by perception through a presumption that he himself is PancaBrahma within his soul definitely attains to emancipation and enjoys the pleasure of sipping the nectar Brahma. Finally, this Upanishad has been concluded with description of magnificence of the learning to PancaBrahma and with instructions to do research with the element of Sadashiva as existed in the heart lotus. Once a hermit asked Pippalada what was originated very first with the creation. Pippalada replied, the Brahma, namely Sadyajata, was very first originated. Sakala asked whether any more of discrimination besides it is also therein. Pippalada replied, yes, it is Aghora. Sakala again asked whether this is the only discrimination. Pippalada replied, no, one more discrimination also exists, and it is Tatpurusha. Sakala asked again, very well. Sakala asked again, very well, whether these four are only discrimination. Pippalada replied, no, one more discrimination that inspires the god is Ishana. It is a ruler of the past and future, as also all species of gods. How many varna colors are of it? Further, how many kinds of and how many powers are in existence? These all matters are most confidential. Therefore, these should be hidden from the person who are not entitled to it. The Lord Maharudra in garb of Mahadeva is saluted. It was Lord Mahesha who preached all these matters to the hermit Pippalada. O Sakala, listen to what is most cryptic among the cryptic matters of this world. It is the Brahma, namely Sadyajata, the Mahi Pusha Rama, the Mahi Pusha Rama trio properties, Sattva, Rajas, and Tamas. The vowels including a, etc. Rigveda, Garhapatya, fire, a number of hymns, Namah Shivaya, etc. 7 musical notations, Sa, Re, Ga, Ma, Pa, Dha, Ni. Yellow color and the power, namely action, etc. are the various forms of this Brahma who endow with the desired accomplishments. The water, moon, Gauri, YajurVeda, Nirdabha, radiance as of clouds, vowels, smooth, Dakshinagni, etc. are the form of Aghora. Apart from these, the letters in 50 numbers from A to Ksha, the position including them with the willpower and the power of action, as also power to conserve the energy, are the other forms of Aghora. This form of Brahma eliminates all evils, beheads all shrewds, and it provides with the fruits of all luxuries. Vamadeva, another form of Brahma, provides with great knowledge. It is in the form of blazing fire. It illuminates with the light of learning. Its splendor is like crore suns, and it is always in the form of pleasure. Its one more form is comprised of Ashtagana, 7 songs, as started in Sama Veda, and one more as per Bharata Shastra. The slow vowel ma, and the best ahvaniya knowledge and the power of distraction. Its complexion is white, property is tamas, perfect in knowledge, regulator of trio, abodes, awaking, etc. Trio abodes, the universe, the splendor, the conscience, endeavor of fortune, the fruit of action, and it resides on a lotus of 8 petals, that is heart lotus, and it possesses 8 letters: a, ka, cha, ta, ta, pa, ya, sa, or with 8 letters in Om Namaha Mahadevaya. Another Brahma, Tatpurusha, regulates the power of him of joining with the 5 fires blazed by the atmosphere. This Brahma is renowned with the 50 number of the vowel and consonants. It is in the form of Atharva Veda, the head of many crores, ganas, viz. Its body is the entire Brahmanda. He is of red complexion. He fulfills all desires and an excellent remedy to all kinds of mental and physical ailments. He is the sole cause for the origin, nutrition, and destruction of this world. He is beyond the 3 states and live in the state of Turiya, the 4th state, and known as Brahma. He originates all and worshipped by Lord Brahma and Vishnu always. Another Brahma Ishana should be known as an inspirer in the form of the supreme element of soul. He is a witness to the wisdom, omnipresent, inexpressive, and adorned with the vowel of Om. He is in the form of all gods, always in peace. Beyond the peace, viz. Always in peace. Beyond the vowels, viz. The vowels cannot describe him. He is the God of a, etc. vowels, and he is of gigantic body. He is the controller of the 5 functions, that is creation, maintenance, destruction, provision, and grace. As also a gigantic PancaBrahma. He concludes PancaBrahma, enshrines in his soul, destroys all by virtue of his magnificent illusion, and always enshrines in his soul. He is self-illuminating and beyond the PancaBrahma, and does not perceive by any cause in the beginning, middle, and the end. He is self-illuminating and Swayambhu, self-born. The gods, the teachers to this entire universe and the cause for all causes, do not know the God of the gods, Mahadeva, due to the illusion created by Lord Shambhu. A common eye cannot perceive that gigantic person who provides with light to this entire universe, that supreme, everlasting Brahma by which this world is illuminated and gets merged with always lives in peace. That unique supreme position is of nothing else but I myself is the same. Sadyajata, etc. are the PancaBrahma. Everything, whatever is being perceived in this movable and immovable world, or whatever is being heard, that all is in the form of PancaBrahma. That Sadyajata has been stated as Brahmakarya, enshrined in the five forms. By virtue of knowledge to this Brahmakarya, Ishana is attained. The learned person competent to merge that PancaBrahma in his soul, viz., if he develops the notion that I myself is PancaBrahma and in the form of PancaBrahma, definitely enjoys the pleasure of Brahma nectar. There is no doubt at all for the emancipation of the man who realizes the form of Brahma by this way. The five-letter hymn, that is Namah Shivaya, should be recited. It starts with the letter Na and ends with the letter Ya. And this five-letter hymn describes Lord Shambhu as Parabrahma. One should perceive all objects as PancaBrahma, and this element of PancaBrahma should be observed everywhere. The person who reads the learning of PancaBrahma with full devotion definitely becomes PancaBrahma himself and attains a close touch with it. Lord Mahadeva explained this knowledge to the hermit Galava and then merged with the soul. O Sakala, its mere listening makes a man to listen everything, even if it is beyond listening. All awareness, either experienced or not, arise, and all alien doctrines automatically join with the knowledge of the man. O Gautama, as the lump of clay endows the perfect knowledge of the thing analogous to it, due to inseparability of the cause and action, all kinds of material knowledge is obtained as and when PancaBrahma is known. As all elements of iron are known by a Lohamani, the nail cutter gives suffice knowledge of the arms made of iron. It is natural that all things analogous to it will certainly be the same, because the action not distinct to the cause always becomes in the form of the cause. In case any action is deemed as its cause, it is always true. If it is said otherwise, the statement will be false, because the cause for all actions is the same. It is neither distinct nor of otherwise nature. The distinction, whatever is felt at all places, its reason only depicts the absence of locating the nature of that thing. Hence, the cause really is one, and it cannot be otherwise. This is the reason the cause for this inert and active world is only the pure sensitivity. O hermit, Daharakasha is existed in Dahara, within heart, and is the only resort of Brahma, that is body, which is also called Pundarika, lotus. The persons desirous to emancipation should trace Lord Shiva in the form of truth, mind, and the pleasure in Dharakasha. This Shiva always enshrines in the lotus heart, and it is witness to all by virtue of its common eye. This is the reason that the heart is addressed as Shiva, and emancipation is attributed only to the effort of this best. Iti Panchabrahmopanishad samapta. Om Tat Sat.